Alright, well, as I said, this is going to have to be a two-parter. This is not going to be a long episode, but I just want to finish the ox. So let's continue this.
Yasuke.
That's everyone. Just like you said. Miss Naoe, it was an honor. Is there someone who could look after these people?
Nakamura Tadashige. One of us will take you to him. The other will deal with the ox. I only killed the Tsuno to get to my true target. The ox is next.
Tadashige is expecting us. Come. I'll join you when they're safe.
Alright, it's time to finish this.
I'll look into that. Even at night. Bring me up!
There he is over there. His little speech he's giving in the background.
Do not be afraid. Our enemy can only scar our flesh. Never kill our cause. You would kill justice itself? Murder the spirit of conviction?
Yeah, of course. Break that armor. Or one of his shoulders.
By coming here,
Or both his shoulders.
and let me plunge my blade into his neck. blood is on your
okay.
hands! You think you're... The Tsuno's blood is on your hands! You think you are different?
You don't get to talk.
We've taken the deserters somewhere safe.
Safe. They return to a life without dignity.
Tell us about the box. Your leader. I want to know everything.
You cut down my men, invade our home, to inquire about a box. I never cared about the Tatsu's ambitions. He could not help Harima.
Then why were you in Setsu that night?
The Tatsu gave me power, and in exchange, I gave him my word. First time I ever set foot outside of Harima.
Nothing? There's nothing you can tell us?
The Tsuno. Who was he?
The massacre at Tanjo-san was his worst death. Now, he dies as the Tsuno. That is all that matters. I will see him soon. What of those that remain? What can you offer them that I could not?
Freedom. We have given them the freedom to choose their own paths.
In a time of war, freedom is the coward's way. Those who once chose freedom, they are all dead now.
Enough.
A life in wartime. A fitting end. Thank you, Yasuke.
His cause dies with him. It's done.
He offered wayward men a way forward. For many, that was enough.
No. Harumasa was just a man. A man who exploited the suffering of this land. Circumstances drove the Tsuno to join the Ox. And there will be more like that young monk.
Had the circumstances been different, I could see myself fighting alongside the Tsuno. Had I placed my faith in a different cause, a different leader, I would have known that young man's name.
Faith is a Nanban concept, Yasuke. It has no place in a time of war.
Faith is a feeling with the soul over the mind. There was no logic to the Ox's vision, but the Tsuno believed in it. He had to. Is that so different from why I fight? I search my soul for an answer, but I cannot say.
Then I will say it. The Ox used words like justice to control others. You don't. You're different.
How do you know?
You don't speak of justice, you embody it. You seek to free people, not mold them to your vision of the world. I know your vision, because we share it.
Know it all.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
Let's.
An oath fulfilled. Interesting. Oh, Lady Nene. Interesting. Oh. Let's actually see if there's any. Shards without light. A new rift. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out this rift and then we'll travel back to the assassin hideout. Oh, that almost looks like it's underneath the map. Okay. We're collecting shards around here. Alright, let's see what we got.
The
treasures are not what we originally assumed them to be. Not artifacts as we might define them. Something else, maybe.
Sanctum's going to love this. They gave you a small fortune based on the presumed power of some useless trinkets.
Power is subjective. Our enemies were willing to kill for these trinkets, willing to die for them.
And you think the Sanctum will buy the word of fanatics and savages?
The inner sanctum lacks perspective. They cannot see the world past their marbled walls and manicured topiaries. The inner sanctum will believe whatever I tell them.
Useless shits or not, they'll have your head for this. Unless you plan to feed them more lies.
I will feed them something better. Progress. We crushed the assassins and their Japanese counterparts, thanks to their devotion to whatever was in that box. These treasures are just as potent as any artifact, if not more so.
Symbols of Japan's virtues. At least what one of them said. Right before I claimed his tongue.
He believed it to his dying breath. They all did, as does another man under our thumb.
The Shogun and his bootlickers. The Shinbakufu.
He seeks to trade those treasures for the throne. A gilded cage in a Templar court. The Shinbakufu will sing to our melody. A perpetual cycle of discord with no end in sight.
Bloodshed. Great for business.
Think bigger, Dwarf. Our commerce here in Japan is simply meant to oil the workings of a greater system. One we control. War, unrest, hunger. All functional institutions in their own right. All part of the same system. And it runs like a work of art.
And what of Oda Nobunaga? A stubborn son of a bitch, that one.
No, not stubbornness. His singular belief in unification is unyielding. Not to his enemies, and certainly not to us.
Then we got him. Kill his whole family.
His men will turn on him. One is already thinking it. All he requires is a simple nudge.
Why don't we kill the bastard ourselves? I have yet to claim the tongue of a daimyo.
It is how we have always done things. A pinch here, pressed there. The occasional promise written in honey and gold. The desire to shape one's own destiny is irresistible. If only they could.
A good speech, senor. Then I suppose the inner sanctum will be pleased with our progress.
Dear Duarte, we've only just started. And it will be nearly impossible to stop us. The people of this land fight for a destiny that no longer belongs to them. The deeper their divisions run, the sooner our plan comes to fruition. And when we are satisfied, we will finally give them the peace they seek.
These men and their machinations. How do you feel? Misery, falsehoods, oppression. All carefully tuned mechanisms of control. Yes, I see. Events that transpired centuries before your time. And yet, you feel the connection. You can identify the shape of your enemy. You recognize the cage they've built around you. You are beginning to understand. Nawe and Yasuke's fight. It is your fight as well. Your journey has helped me see the aberration more clearly. It is an incompatibility with Animus Ego. It is what drives you to fight. To hope she will find you. Subdue you once more. I'm sorry. Your fight is one of many. You may meet an impasse, taste defeat. But you will not fail. What has come before, what has been, you understand now.
Huh. Very cryptic. I don't have enough of the soccer fox. Alright. Let's get back to the hideout. Let's see what we can do. We've got this fully upgraded. As well as the stables. Out of rock yet again. A dojo. Oh, I can't build a dojo just yet. Should probably put the dojo back here. I'd have to remove some trees.
Hello there.
Okay. See if we can upgrade our katana. Wow. All the way up to 28. It's 6 gold. I think I'll do that. Upgrade. Okay. Okay. 1 gold left for Yasuke. Let's see. Let's follow the dragon. Or we could do the Cerulean Nexus. Oh. Never mind. I have enough to just upgrade his Cerulean Nexus. Let's see. Okay, I can upgrade that. Okay, so now I either have to upgrade his armor or his sword. That's at 29, but the armor is 17. Alright.
Hurry back.
I'm gonna be far more powerful for the final portion. A couple people need talks. It's about time for me to get off of here, though. So let me talk to these people, find out what they want, and then that'll be it for this episode. This 2-part episode.
Well, I made it. Now what? Who are we fighting today?
You should relax a little. Settle in. Make this place your home.
Oh, sweet, no way. That little show was only for you. I plan on keeping it that way.
Look for a new hobby then. One that isn't bothering me.
Maybe I could become a fisherman like my father.
We've all been hurt, Genmojo. But you can't heal a wound you keep hidden.
I know one way we can heal.
Don't make me regret bringing you here.
Of course, he's something else. X. All X's except for 2.
People of Iga speak fondly of Aikuni Shrine. Can you tell me about it?
I took the oath of our Sokkoku Ikki there. And that same night, Oda Nobunaga attacked Iga. That shrine was a gate that my life passed through. I went from a girl to a warrior.
Some unassuming places are crossroads, but we don't know it. I went to the market 1,000 times. And one day, a handsome man spilled a pile of tochi in my path. We married later that year.
Huh.
That kid Junjiro is quite the little spy. Tells everyone everything.
Alright. It is indeed time. There we go. I think this is a good place to stop it right here. Well, this has been another episode of Assassin's Creed Shadows. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Give a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Until then, this has been Cabooses Blue. Have yourself a good day.